Hey friends, it's just me here, Ro D of Healthy Living with Ro D channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, thanks for stopping in. And for those of you who've been here with me for a while, I just wanted to give you an update of some sort as to where I want to take the channel next. I've been doing some thinking over the last couple days. Honestly, I enjoy making videos for my channel, and I enjoy it even more when I find out that it may be helping someone and that people might enjoy watching them. But I've reached an impasse. I am doing well with maintaining my weight. I'm at goal and I'm going up and down within the 2 pounds that I allow myself for the last, it must be a couple weeks already. So that's good. I'm very happy about that. And honestly, making the videos of what I eat in a day, it's just become very mundane to me. I feel like by this point in time, I've made so many of them that there's much more than even necessary for people to watch to get ideas if they're newbies or even people that are returning to Nutrisystem, haven't done it in a while, just looking for some info. And I've looked at the other people that I watched, obviously, when I started back, and they seem to gravitate on and off. One person that I watched decided to try a new eating plan. Another person hopped on because she needed to go down a few pounds extra that she had put on. She likes to maintain using Nutrisystem food. I think she buys a la carte. I'm not really sure on that. She has a lot of really good videos. She helped me a lot when I first started back, especially with the part about the Nutrisystem gift cards, and gave a really great explanation on how cost effective it really can be if you do it in a certain way when you make your purchase. So in any event, there's not really anybody out there that is stuck with it and continue to move forward in maintenance and start really doing Nutrisystem with whole foods and flexing. Am I thrilled about prepping and cooking? Not really. Not that I don't, I mean, I make videos about baking, and stuff that I like to do, but that for me is more of out of enjoyment, because I give it away and I make it for people that I love, and I really enjoy doing that type of thing. It's very therapeutic for me. But as far as the day-to-day of cooking, I'm not really into it for 2 people. It's not really something I really look forward to. And a lot of that came out of when I couldn't use my arm, which is much better now that I'm on the Contrave. I've explained all of that a gazillion times over, where I can actually do more cutting. Lifting, not so much, but cutting I can do much more, and prepping type stuff. But I think that's the direction that I'm going to probably take the channel in. And I'm also going to be including, I'm thinking, bites, because I do also have the Healthy app, and I have paid for it and will continue to. I find it useful for different things. It does do the secondary. If I do the blue, what used to be the blue plan, I mean, you can do all the old plans in there on that app. But to do the old blue plan, you have to have the membership, where I paid however much it was. I've already paid twice, so it's just this revolving thing that I have on it at this point. But I thought to myself, well, gee, a lot of people do eye track bites, and maybe they'd find some of the things that Nutrisystem offers in recipes helpful as well. Because I know that my friend Roy of Recipes with Roy, a lot of the things that he makes, he does do the Healthy Eye Track Bites app, the old blue plan, and has been so successful in losing well over 100 pounds of weight and maintaining it. And now he does that great, awesome, very professional channel, and he does a lot of his own recipes and other people's that he tweaks or may not tweak and shares them. And a lot of those do work for flex meals if you're going to stay with the Nutrisystem, which a lot of people don't, and I don't know why. This seems to have, I don't know if it's over time of what it originally was about, but the YouTube people that I see, they hop on it and they hop off of it. They don't ever talk about sticking with it and following the formula, using whole foods or even some prepackaged or processed foods and incorporating in whole foods or what have you. I don't see any of that. And Nutrisystem has a wonderful recipe site in the leaf. And I have not tried, I've shared recipes, I have not tried making them. So I think that in coming weeks, I'm going to start to delve into that. And maybe I will offer up calories for people who, because I also still have my NutriCheck app. I love that app too. And anybody, you know, maybe offer it out as hashtag calorie counting, hashtag NutriCheck, hashtag better balance or health bites or what have you. And just give that info. I'm not prepared to do very elaborate videos. I think that that's maybe down the line. Right now in my life, that's not a thing that I care to do. But that doesn't mean that what I share isn't of value to someone in the way that I choose to do it, that's comfortable for me. Because to me, when I watch videos, it's great when I see people do these professional videos. I realize how many hours goes in, especially now that I've done some videos myself. It does take them an extraordinary amount of time, and I give them all due credit. I really, kudos to all of you out there. But for me in my life, that doesn't really fit in right now. Maybe down the line it will. Maybe when winter comes it will. Now I want to be like, video it, get it out there. Video it, get it out there. And sometimes it's, you know, train wreck, and I apologize for that if it is when you're watching it. And sometimes it's not. I also like doing my chats. Those don't get a lot of views. And I don't know if it's the fact that they're connected to a Nutrisystem sort of channel. And people on Nutrisystem may do things a lot differently than people on WW or on Calorie Counting or on Slimming World. I do watch Slimming World because I have a friend, hi Joanne, over in Wales, and she's being very successful on that, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy learning about food plans and all of that, and I enjoy watching her journey. She's very sweet, and it's just what I enjoy. But so I'm just trying to be, I think, because I did name my channel Healthy Living with Ro D for a reason. I didn't want to be in a niche, I didn't want to corner myself, because I knew eventually things were going to change. I didn't expect, excuse me, to lose all this weight doing Nutrisystem, being perfectly honest with you. So if you're out there thinking about Nutrisystem, I strongly encourage you not to listen to all the bad rap and just try it for yourself. I'm a person that wants to try things for myself. You know, we're all adults and making up our own mind about what we're going to do with ourselves. So I think this isn't any different than that. I like to, this is my journey I've described. That doesn't mean it will be your journey by any means, but I'm not going to discourage someone because they hear it's processed foods from trying it. Because if I've seen some people say, well, I'm a vegetarian, I've been one for 6 years, I have all this weight to lose, and now I'm on this plan for a week, and I see it's all processed foods, and oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how a person wouldn't have known that, because anything to me that you buy frozen, other than maybe vegetables that are minimally processed, the ones that I buy that like have nothing added to them, they're just, you know, from the farm, through the process, flash freeze, and shortly after I buy them, and they're in my freezer, right? Anything else out there that's packaged is processed. So maybe people didn't think it through enough. I don't know. But I can tell you this, if you have a tremendous amount of weight to lose, or even 30 pounds, such as myself had to lose, and you're yo-yoing in that 30 pounds, and you're worried about it's getting more and more now through all this yo-yoing that it used to be 10 pounds, I'm not going to sit here and discourage you from trying Nutrisystem because it's processed food. I think that's an absurdity, especially now that I've succeeded in getting the weight off. I think it would be unfair of me to say that to anyone who's thinking about trying it. Not because I'm going to offer you this referral code. It's great if you use a referral code coming from me. Use one from somebody else. You know, do listen to the fact that you can get Nutrisystem discount cards through Costco for 20% discount. Yeah. And then do it when they give you the big, 14 days of free snacks as an additional, and that you get your shakes half price and they give you a free shaker bottle. Yeah, do that. I'm not going to discourage you. or do some of the other things that I've tried and made videos about doing on the cheap. You know, what do you have to lose but the weight is my point. Yeah, maybe you're going to spend some dollars, but you know what? You're going to spend dollars anyway if you're going through the drive-thru 3 times a day. Some people actually say it becomes cheaper for them to eat on Nutrisystem because they're eating out every day because they don't have the time to prepare their meals. That's a big issue for a lot of people out there, you know. So to me, I'm not going to discourage anyone. But by the same token, I also, in maintenance now, and at my age, feel the need to move a little bit forward in a direction of where I start to do some more cooking again. And not just for me, but also for Jem. Even though he doesn't care, basically, he's very easy breezy. But I think that if I make a few meals for both of us to share, that it's not going to be a bad thing. And so I'm going to try and go in this direction. I'm not making any promises other than I plan to continue my channel. And, you know, I will be putting forward food hauls or whatever kind of shopping hauls. People seem to like that. I'm happy to do that. I enjoy doing that. Haven't been doing a lot lately, as you noticed, because I haven't shopped very much. Just a couple things that we needed here and there. I guess it's because I hoard and our kitchen is well stocked and I haven't need to do really too much. But in future I will be, and I will put those up again. If I do any kind of baking, you know, that's more of my thing, not for anybody on a weight loss journey, but know that I would put that up as well. And I am going to try and see if I can come up with something that works for me. That, because if I do try to do something that somebody else is doing that works for them, I can tell you this, it's not going to end up lasting long, and I don't want to do that either. I want to do something that I could be fairly confident that I would be able to sustain on my channel without making too many changes as I go. So anyway, I hope this is the 4th of July weekend, 2022, that everyone who is watching it in current time, the video, is having a great weekend, that you're enjoying yourself and doing some fun stuff. And I am going to take some more time to plan out what I'm going to do next with the channel. And so if you don't hear from me, it's only because, I mean, I'll still be floating in the Facebook group and on my page there. But nothing's happened bad. It's just that I have some thinking through to do in terms of planning what I'm going to do next. And I want to take that time now to do that so that I can be organized about it. Because when you're doing a recipe video or a prepping video, for me, it is definitely not the same as what I eat in a day, where I am boom, boom, boom. As I'm making it and eating it, I am filming it. Recipe video or prepping needs a chunk of time for me to do that video. And I have to be doing that on a certain days of the week. It's going to be something I have to figure out and put a lot more thought and planning into, in addition to what the plan of the video is going to be. So, you know, it's going to involve, I'm probably going to have to shop ahead. So I may be like a week behind in when I actually start showing them, is what I'm thinking, just to have that cushion for myself in case anything goes wrong and I can't get a video up. At least I have some under my belt to where you'll be seeing things fairly current, but pre-done, if that makes any sense. So that, yeah, is going to take me, the old lady that I am. And it is summer, and I do have my pool membership that I want to start using. So I want to give myself a little bit of, you know, leeway on that. So even if it takes me a few weeks, if there's anything else I have to let you know about, I will come on. Certainly, or maybe to find something to talk about that's of relevance to our journeys. There's a lot out there that we could chat about, and I'm happy to do that as well. So we're going on 15 minutes of me yakety yakety yaketa. On that note, I wish you all well. I thank you all in advance for watching. If you enjoyed, please give a thumbs up. That's always welcomed, as well as clicking the bell and subscribing so you'll be notified whenever I do put the next video up, and those that follow. And yeah, so have a happy, enjoy. God bless America. God bless us all. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.